Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
1v1, you don't have the level 6 yet from the Kai'Sa, which is when you can get some significant kill threat onto the Ezreal. Kai'Sa always was kind of introduced as a bit of an Ezreal counter in regards to that. We do have ourselves a lot of people entering River in this top side.
Oh, ZZ. He's going to be okay. I wasn't sure if Birdall would just look for the knockback towards the rest of the team. Great hook from Jin Zhao. And that's that spear setup you were talking about. First blood there for LGD. And potentially Grubs as well.
Yeah, that was masterfully stepped by Birdall. That was a really close spear there from Meteor too. That spear lands and maybe you've got yourself crocodile skin boots. That's a flash in the bot lane.
Kepler, he's got arcade shift, but even that won't save you now. Doctor will grab himself FPX's first kill of the game.
Kepler subbing in for Shaya and immediately getting
2022 summer was on TT, but again, very lackluster roster. He's been a player that often has been criticized for mispositions in team fights, in map maneuvers as well. He wants to try and prove himself as he stepped into this roster over Xiaoya, a very new player. Perhaps that legacy can step up as Life goes in for a fight here. Kepler's just getting so much poke damage down. Lamp Dressbite used just to keep the support alive. Milky Way chunk as well. And look at this max range ZDZ finds the engage though, and Kepler has to blink away, but Doctor finds him on the back line. 1 for 1 as now Doctor will be taken down, and LGD, they keep their distance.
It is a trade of dives as
But Fort Blabber still gets mentioned. It's
oh, it goes a great juggler, but he's always going to remember for that one. That's the case of it. There's not many times when a player is known for like a negative connotation to a move being named after. Because you know you've got like the insect, great, the flash kick. You've got the Captain Jack, the instant cleanse. You have the Blabber dying for a crab.
Yeah. Me and back when Orcs was casting on, hang on, I'm going to have to hold this thought as Life finds himself a double knockup to engage, and Milky Way's done damage onto Jin Zhao. Great spear from Meteor, chunks out Milky Way, but it won't be enough to save the LGD support. He drops as Kepler will at least find tower. Doctor with the all-in. No flash for Kepler, remember? Kepler. And he's found in a 1v1 against Doctor.
Kepler uses his E after the W's landed, so he just gets assassinated, and now suddenly Dogdam 3-1 after LGD also overextended that bot jungle. Gives a lot over to FPX. It was just 2 straight kills, very, very clean in terms of the execution. And though LGD have 6 grubs, they can play around side lanes. If you are dying, it doesn't help you defend your own turrets in the same way. So FPX given a lot of freebies there, even though they're behind quite significantly for this timestamp in the game. FPX trading back well, maybe looking for an engage.
Oh, Jin Zhao just walked straight into them there. He's going to drop again 2 times in a row there. And I feel like the bottom lane for LGD is falling apart a little bit. The rest of the map looking good, but this bot lane needs to sort their stuff out. ZDZ trying to move in and threaten for more, and it will secure the tier 1 in the mid lane for FPX. Yeah, wants a little bit more, but does need to be cautious. Couple of awkward deaths. It's still very positive right now for LGD across the board.
It is, and they need to be careful still. They have the 6 grubs, they have themselves a lot of squishing up, and see whether it can continue that as the Herald is dropped down towards bot side, away from those hops.
6 grubs as well, so this should be some good damage, and the mites will tank. That's going to be a tower, tier 2, in favour of LGD. And nothing else really gained elsewhere from FPX. Trying to move up to this top side, trying to get something onto Birdall, but he respects it. He backs away, and this will also be a second Drake for LGD. They've got 6 grubs. They're looking at 2 Drakes. They've got more towers than FPX. I mean, we said this is a composition that you kind of need to be ahead. You kind of need to be in control of the game for this sort of poke composition to go.
I did learn that there are W cylinders the other day. Well, not the other. I've known that for a while. They're not common, but there are W cylinders. That's a pull coming in.
Yeah, his Valkyrie was denied, but Lamb's just gonna die. Oh no! Lamb's Respite comes out a little bit late, and Haichao managed to make his way into a Milky Way, dies to the Frost Bomb. Oh god, it's a disaster! And Haichao, the winner of it all with a double kill.
Why are they taking that fight when their Kai'Sa is in base? Doctor was trying to run down the mid lane, trying to get towards that play, but once again, they just don't get themselves in the position at the right time. And LGD, they're quite a squishy composition. They can't tank this for long, but they can definitely head towards it. Life is heading back out towards the map, but I think this might just be gone. There's no slight right here.
Pretty quick.
Baron gone.
Might have to flash over the back wall. I don't know. Doctor potentially a chance to pop off here. 2K on the Baron. Smite should come down here, but the health bars are low for LGD. That's Baron. Jinjao just dips immediately. Kepler over the wall, but Doctor chases for more. 2 kills for him, 1 for Care, but a Baron for LGD.
Finally! Most gold in the game, very, very powerful. We also have 4 marks being claimed by Milky Way somewhere over the last fight or 2. Managed to pick them up, so he's going to have himself that range increase. Also has himself a crack.
Quite wet. Did manage to find his 4th stack, so the Kindred did more of a champion in these team fights. Kepler actually dashes forwards to find some damage. Jinjao blocks the culling from Care, and a little shock blast on the back of it as well. Look at the health bars from FPX as they move into the mid lane. Honey fruit there for Kepler as well to remove the poke that's been returned. Kepler right at the front of the fight here, potentially needs to back away, but finds one. Never mind, stay exactly where you are, Kepler. On, off. Doctor into the back line, but Birdo flashes away from him. Doctor low on HP, but finds one anyway. ZDZ, one of the last members remaining, and Doctor on the wrong side of the map. Meteor searches for more. Haichao gets a chunk from Doctor, who's desperately trying to recall.
Another
Meteor knows. Meteor knows, surely. Oh, the spear just meters away as Doctor finally found the solo for Meteor and LGD, kings of the chaos.
LGD, they have found themselves a bit of a roadblock here in LGD. LGD, they were the sore thumb in the Ascension group. People are asking, did they deserve to be here? Flash in onto Bernal, that's a kill.
Huge pick here for FPX, massive. Unfortunately, there's nothing up right now, but in 20 seconds, Baron will come up onto the map. Birdle has TP, but he'll be dead for another 20 seconds when that Baron spawns. Perhaps a chance for FPX.
Yeah, that's still a flash out of ZDZ. That's a powerful tool to get ready for the battle for mid-prio. It's a little bit different. We don't exactly have ourselves any orcs right now, but we have a lot of firepower and so many skill shots from LGD. Even if one misses, there's a dozen other which is going to follow it. If they can land enough poke, that might be it. Milky Way's going!
Milky Way goes in and Life finds a knock-up to start it off. Jinjao alone as LGD forced to retreat to start it off with the health bars alone. And Doctum dives to the backline looking for Meteor. He survives, and instead Doctum falls. Birdle trying to carry on the bottom side of the fight as LGD stays at 3. Jumping forwards, the Lamb's respite will keep Kepler alive. The spears coming in, shot blast from the side, potentially from Birdle as it goes wide. Haichao looking for rockets too, but they're on cooldown. Life sidestepping everything. 3 men alive each.
There are just so many particles on our screen at every given moment. These skill shots tearing across the battlefield. And it's LGD that vaguely come out with a win, question mark. I think definitely after this point, they are going to be able to stick around in the bottom river. Dragon has spawned. FPX, they're trying to get their jungler healed up off of these camps, but can they contest? Milky Way can hop over the back of the pit. He can look for the steal. No Lamb's respite, though.
This is soul, and it's soul for LGD as Birdle dives into the backline, though, tries to trade it. That's 2. How did they find 2? 3 there as Haichao carries the fight. Life alone in the back of the pit, and he will fall for another in favor of LGD.
And Haichao have absolutely murdered their way through the grand majority of these team fights. With the Ocean Soul, they're going to look to take the Baron.
ZDZ tries to make some kind of contest happen, but there's nothing he can do on that one. Now, Doctum, I mean, Killer Instinct is up. If you can find a Void Seeker, maybe there's an angle for an exit kill. What?
He steals the Baron!
The Void Seeker!
This is a snipe from the gods. W to steal that Baron. That keeps things maybe in contention, but they're still losing their base.
He had a Pixel's whip to hit it, and he hit it, but it will not save the base by the looks of things. Mid lane in him goes down, bot lane in trouble, and ZDZ falls. This is a window wide open for LGD to find their first series win here in the Ascend group.
ZDZ has that flash back, and he's found Birdle on the side. He doesn't know he's here. He's not going to go onto him just yet. He's going to flank potentially.
Mega flank coming through. Life finds the engage as Haichao gets away. Doctor dives onto the backline looking for the enemy mid laner. He has to turn golden. ZDZ looks to finish Haichao. The health bar low, and he will be taken down. In the meantime, Care has fallen as Meteor found an assassination, but FPX are winning the fight right here. Birdle has to carry. He has to be the one to take the mantle. But with Jinjao falling, and Meteor can't get into the fight, Birdle surely will die too. FPX are doing it against all odds. FPX find it off of ZDZ's miracle flank.
ZDZ gets Jaya in this series. These team fights have not been a great look in for him. Whereas on the other side, Docdam is really starting to take over once the opening has been presented. Picture in picture, we might be seeing a kill.
Oh, Meteor's dead! Oh my god, Meteor's dead as Elder Dragon spawns! LGD, 2 mistakes, 2 back-to-back mistakes, and suddenly this game looks like it's FPX's.
What happens here? How did Meteor get caught out? He's just looking for a play into the enemy jungle, gets hit by the culling, Milky Way jumps over the wall. He just pushed it way too fast.
Just disrespect will claim their Baron. And I've got to say, FPX's team fighting in this late game has been fantastic. Obviously, Docdam, really, really great. Seconds on Elder, the wave now arriving. Kepler's going to ult him, but with Baron in play as well, this should be enough to break open the mid lane inhibitor. 10 seconds on Elder. FPX can't just keep brute forcing, at least with Elder. Maybe they can just brute force manually. In fact, the top lane tower's not there anymore, so that'll be 2 inhibs. FPX have gone from a deficit of 2 inhibs to an advantage of 2 inhibs.
Zephyr. That's a thing. Zephyr is the thing that built out of this. We rarely get to see these things, but he's so strong. Kepler has the bloodthirst, wants to wave play. Oh, that's a double teleport!
Kepler's gone a little bit too deep on this one. Flashes over the wall. Doctor gets onto the backside. High Chow manages to survive. ZDZ goes over the wall, but Doctor Bang on too deep himself. Care now has to carry a ZDZ's in the middle of everything. Doctor gets away with his life. Meteor tries to carry so many Zonyas as Birdle hunts for Doctor, but the shock blast is wide. Birdle doesn't have the damage, and FPX come out on top. The Acathian rain is a hailstorm on the heads of LGD. We're going to 3.
Off of a W snipe, Baron steal, FPX claw their way back into the series against all odds. FunPlus Phoenix take it back to 1-1.
Just a 1-kill advantage for FPX as the game will end. Milky Way, the one to finish it by his lonesome. As you can see, Life and Meteor chasing around the other side of the map. Milky Way will finish the job, and FPX keep this series alive.
What a...
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.